A tornado flew around my room.
Hi everybody, my name is Tierra Noel. This is actually my very first video, period, and definitely my very first video on my hair. I wanted to give a review of, this is Bobbiboss's Indiremi Fine Silky hair. And there might not be any reviews on YouTube, or very few, because I know when I was trying to research the hair, there wasn't much for me to see a personal response on. So so I just wanted to do this for you guys, because I'm actually going to take this hair out the next couple weeks. I've had this hair for 3.5 months. I got installed maybe around June 3rd, right before my birthday, and I will be taking this out around October 3rd, within the next week or so. So it'll be a total of 4 months by the time I take this hair out. Fine Silky, let me say this, is very hard to find. I didn't really trust online. I'm the girl. It has to be tangible. I have to be able to touch it. I want to feel it. I want to make sure that I know what I'm buying before I spend this amount of money on whatever I'm buying. Most beauty supply stores do not sell this hair. The reason being, they said, was it doesn't blend with African American hair well, so it shouldn't. They don't even give you the option to buy it because they don't sell it. They'll have everything else: the Yaki, the French wave, the Soul wave, but no French silky. Fine silky. I'm sorry. So I actually whipped out my yellow pages and I called some beauty supply stores that was a little bit farther from me. Instead of being down the street, it was like maybe a 15-minute drive instead of down the street. So what I did was I called them. I made sure that they had the fine silky, the length I wanted, and so I went and bought it. Now this hair is 14 inches. Let's see, it's about boob level, top of your boob. If you have my boobs, let me stand up. So you got, oh my gosh, you can see my bra. But yeah, so if I'm standing up straight, top of the boob, you see it. This hair costs about $100 a pack. With tax, it was around $225 total for both packs. This is a 1B, and like I said, this is the fine silky. To I don't know the word, but to go against the rumor that it does not blend African American hair. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am indeed African American, and my hair is indeed blending. If you have a perm, I just feel like anything, it can blend fine. I'm actually going about, I need a touch up. It's been about 5 weeks since my last perm, and it still blends nicely. It still looks natural. It's not something that's a big deal. If you have a perm, and if you were team perm and you're down with a perm, then you'll be fine. It blends just fine. You don't have to worry about that. Pros on this hair. Let me say good news for bad news. It is very soft. When you get this hair, you'll be like, oh my gosh, this hair is so amazing. Da, 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 da. Like it's a very soft hair. 3.5 months later, I'm running my fingers through it. You see what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit tangled, but I'm running my fingers through it. It's perfectly fine. It also curls so well. I was just, I'm like, this looks like maybe I freshly curled it or something like that. I put flexi. If you use these magical gray flexi things, you'll be in love. I literally haven't curled this hair for weeks, maybe three weeks, and my curl is still defined. It still looks amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's a matter of, I think, protecting this hair. You can't use heat. You gotta understand that hair is very sensitive. You have to treat it as if it's your own scalp. Your own hair against your own scalp, and you cannot use that much heat. What I did, I would curl my hair before I went to bed. Then I would flex it overnight. Wake up in the morning with this great curl, and then every night after, just make sure you flex your hair. Your curl will last and last and last and last. I have had this hair for, like I said, 3.5 months. I've probably curled it maybe 3, 4 times tops. I just didn't, and I wear it with the curly all the time. I actually prefer curly over straight. I don't know. I think the curl looks better. I don't know. But what else can I say? Cons. Now, I've had, I started with human hair, then I moved up to Remy. You know what I'm saying? And this hair sheds. It definitely sheds. It might partially be because my hairdresser, she does indeed cut her wefts. She says it lays flatter rather than flipping your weft, back and forth in your head. But I mean, she does great tracks, so I'm not complaining. But I might partially have to do with that. But this hair sheds. Like, I'll just run in my hands through my hair. I got some hair, a little bit of hair on my shirt. I had just had a couple strands in my hands. You can pull it out. It's you can't see that, but it's a few strands that comes out every time. And by the end of the week, if you don't broom your floor every day like I don't, sorry, it'll be to the point where it's like, okay, it's ridiculous. I need to broom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really does shed. It does shed. But that would be my only complaint. I mean, any hair probably sheds, but I'm not saying this is worse than any other hair, but it sheds. Like, don't get it thinking it's not going to shed, because it will. But it still remains thick. Don't think that it's, I have 2 packs in my head. I don't know if I said that. I might have not. 2 packs of 14 inches, and it's still incredibly thick. It looks great. It's been 3.5 months. And I just, this is the longest I've had any hair just in my head. I usually switch it up within 6 weeks, just because the hair gets bad. I've tried Indiremi's Yaki. I didn't like the Yaki. Let me tell you why I chose Fine Silky over the Yaki, because the Yaki was kind of thick to me. It wasn't that soft. It was just kind of there. It kind of reminded me of human hair. I thought Remy was supposed to be better. So I wanted something. I wasn't satisfied with Yaki. So that's why I went and tried to find the Fine Silky, and I did. And so it's really great. Lasts a long time if you take care of it. If you wash it, you condition it, you use very minimal heat as possible, you'll be perfectly fine. It's a great hair. I would recommend it to anybody. And yeah, I've also tried to dye this hair. I didn't say that. Now, it does not take dye oil. Maybe it was my fault. Maybe it was a dye I was using. There's a lot of maybes, but it didn't work out for me. Maybe it'll work out for you. I wanted, over the summer, I wanted to do like an auburn, a nice burgundy. I just wanted it to be red, not Rihanna red, but like burgundy. Like I said, like a cherry, like a dark cherry, brown cherry or something like that. And I originally tried Dark and Lovely. Didn't work out. Didn't even dye my hair. Didn't dye my hair, didn't dye the weave. It just didn't work out. Then I tried Garnier's color enriching something, and I got it in the auburn because I said, oh, I'll get it lighter. And then it'll just reach the tone I want. Didn't really work. It was kind of to the point where when you go out in the sun, you can see it and then it shines on the sun, but it wasn't noticeable. It wasn't like you saw my hair and you saw auburn. So then after that, I tried Faria. My best friend hair just like mine, so stubborn, doesn't like to dye. It won't dye no matter if you dye it red, like Rihanna red. It just won't. And she tried the jet black, and it worked. Her hair was black as hell. Excuse me. It was so black. It was really great. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna try the auburn. We're gonna have the hair. We're gonna be good. And it worked to a certain extent. It definitely worked on my hair. You can't really see it, but if you were in front of me, you would see red on my head. It's not bright like I wanted it, but it was better than the other 3. So what can you say? But yeah, I've dyed it. I won't say fried because I didn't put that much heat on it, and curled it and straightened it, and like, it's great. I do love this hair. I really do. So that's the end of my review. I don't know why my webcam only lets me do 10-minute videos, so that's it. So I'll try to include some pictures on the end, and rate, comment, subscribe, okay? I'll be back later with some more videos. Bye-bye.
Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, they pour when I'm thinking about you. Oh, no, 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 I've been thinking about you. You, no, 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 I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you, or do you